The free rides in the EDSA Bus Carousel will run 24/7 for the whole month of December. Let's get more information from the Transportation Department. Joining us now is Undersecretary for Road Transport and Infrastructure, Steve Pastor. Good morning, USEC. Thank you so much for joining us.
Morning, Ria, and to all your viewers.
USEC, why decide to implement this for the whole month of December? I understand that it was initially supposed to be just from December 15th to 31st.
That's right. It was initially calculated to start on December 15 onwards, but upon further auditing of the LTFRB and to ensure that there are available public utility vehicles, buses for passengers along EDSA beyond the usual working hours, it was decided under the guidance of Secretary Jimmy Bautista to start it as early as December 1 and also to provide assistance for our commuters during the whole stretch of the holiday season, especially that the mall hours were extended from 10, instead of 10 p.m., it was moved to 11 p.m.
Right. Can you talk to us about how many commuters on average use the EDSA Bus Carousel per day, and how do we see that increasing as we approach the holiday season?
The average daily ridership on the EDSA busway as of today is 351,373. But last October 24, we recorded an all-time high in terms of ridership, which is at 404,010 passengers. And also this coming Christmas season, ridership is again expected to reach its peak given the 24/7 libreng sakay operations.
All right, so that being the case, do we have enough buses to cater to the needs of the riding public this time of year?
Yes, of course. We have increased it from 500 to 600 units now, and we will tap another 100 for purposes of this 24/7 to cover the 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. window that was initially under a fare box system. So we commit to the public that there will be sufficient bus units in the EDSA busway.
All right. Yusek, can you talk to us about the budget for this? How much is it?
For the EDSA busway alone, we have 2.1 billion pesos under the General Appropriations Act of the Department of Transportation for this year. And further to that, under the administration of Sec Pangandaman, we were able also to secure 1.4 billion as an additional funding from the DBM. So more or less, it's 3 billion for the year 2022.
All right. Now, I understand there were some backlogs in terms of paying concessionaires on a daily basis. Can you update us on that?
For the service contracting payout backlogs, the LTFRB is continuously processing the payouts under the 2022 General Appropriations Act. And the additional 1.4 billion from the DBM, as mentioned. Initially, the libreng sakay and the service contracting program was implemented nationwide. And to this date, it's only with the Cordillera Autonomous Region and Region 7, as well as the central office, that have remaining unpaid payouts, more or less in 15 million pesos. For the EDSA busway, there's a 2-week window period upon which the bus concessionaire will submit its pertinent document showing proof of the number of kilometers that they have run along EDSA busway. And within 2 weeks, it will be settled by the LTFRB.
All right. And before I let you go, Yusek, onto a slightly different topic, can we get your reaction to the protest of TNVS drivers against this round of oil price hikes and the looming increase on the commission rate of Grab? Because they're supposedly planning a nationwide protest next month, which, the timing really couldn't be worse as we approach the holidays. How will this affect commuters?
It is advised for the Grab management to review the new commissioning system that they are to introduce, and at the same time for our TNVS drivers to defer the supposed strike that they will undertake It is for the LTFRB also at this time to resolve this matter so that our public transportation will not be unduly affected because of this issue. Rest assured that the department will monitor this matter with focus and immediate dispatch as to the decision that will be made so that public transport in general will not be affected.
All right, Yusek, maraming salamat. That was Transportation Undersecretary Steve Pastor.